Hey Capricorns, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general love reading for May 1st through the 15th. We're going to take a look at the overall energy surrounding this reading, also dive into your energy, the energy of the person that's around you, any obstacles, challenges, or what might be hidden, advice from spirit, and your potential outcome. And then we'll wrap up with one last oracle card to see if Spirit has any additional guidance or information for you. So I do like to get all of the cards out before I start reading them. So if you want to skip the card pull and go straight to the message, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. And in the meanwhile, we'll go ahead and get started. So pulling your first oracle card for the surrounding energy, we have yes with an exclamation mark. So that's off to a pretty good start, I think. Hopefully, we'll see what the other cards say. But pulling your second oracle card, we have New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. And for the last oracle card, for the energy that's surrounding you over the next couple of weeks, we have two that came out. And what we have is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we also have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So we'll see how those tie into your overall reading, but let's get some tarot and dive into other energies. So we'll start first, Capricorn Collective, with your energy. What's going on around you right now? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So let's check the energy of the person around you. We have the Four of Swords. For obstacles, challenges, and what might be hidden, we have the King of Chalices in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Star in reverse. And for your potential outcome for my Capricorn Collective, we have the Sun in reverse. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further. Ooh, okay. So for your current energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Page of Coins. For the energy of the person that's around you, okay, we have a couple. We have the Queen of Coins, and we also have Judgment. For obstacles, challenges, and what's currently hidden, okay, we have a couple that flipped over. We have the Star, and we also have the Three of Swords. For the advice from Spirit, we have the Seven of Coins. And for the potential outcome, we have Death. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to grab some oracle cards and get any last messages before we get into the reading. So for your current energy, for my Capricorns, we have the Butterfly. One flipped over. For the energy of the person surrounding you, we have Love Call. For obstacles, challenges, and what might currently be hidden, we have Talking. And for the advice from Spirit, we have Paradise. And for your potential outcome, we have Clock. Okay. All right. So let's get into this, Capricorn. So the overall energy that I'm feeling for you guys right now is so the one message I heard is why so serious? And with the yes card, with luck is on your side, stay optimistic about your love life and playfulness. It seems as though whatever is going on in your romantic life has been overtaken by just seriousness and a lack of fun and joy and just feeling. It almost feels as though it's a very mental space instead of an emotional space. And it almost feels as though it's gotten so serious and heavy to the point where you might be losing a little bit of hope that a relationship is for you. that this happiness that you would want to feel and experience with someone else is not going to be a thing for you. And so with these cards, Spirit to me is saying that yes, it is entirely possible and it will happen, but you have to let go a little bit. You have to embrace the light and fluffy, if you will. Just don't be so stressed. Don't take things so seriously. Looking at your current energy, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Page of Coins, and we also have the Butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And all I got from this Capricorn is that you are tired. Okay, you are absolutely tired, where it doesn't feel as though you have any excitement to give, right? That you want this change, but you are tired of fighting for it. You are tired of trying for it. And all you want is just like a little bitty signal, just a little something that says, I'm going to get some goodness with another person. Like you want something to change, but you at this point it just feels like you're just exhausted and you're just like, you know what? I ain't got no more to give. So here we are. But that's not necessarily the energy that you should be in right now. Not saying that it's not valid because, shall we all get tired? I've been tired more times in a little bit. But, it's a cycle, right? And so, your exhaustion and you're sort of feeling frustrated and like you don't have anything to give is keeping you out of this energy that you need to be in with playfulness, being light, being optimistic, and saying yes, to what can come in and understanding that, sometimes things are just a matter of timing. Not for lack of desire, not for lack of availability, but just that the timing is not right for you. And so it feels as though in this situation, the timing has been so off for you that you're just like, maybe I should just wash my hands of it. But I'm exhausted. I don't have anything else to put forth for this. What we have for the energy that's around you is the Four of Swords, the Queen of Coins, Judgment, and Love Call. So, Capricorn, whoever you are thinking about or is coming into your space is someone who's been in a bit of a rest period themselves, right? And it feels a little hesitant on their end to put themselves out there because, maybe they've been burned before, maybe they've experienced, something not so great. And so they took a step back from love as well. But it feels as though they're in the place where they're ready to sort of make a decision and move forward. It's going to be pretty cautious. It feels like there's a very cautious and tentative energy around this. But with love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So in their own way, in their very cautious and tentative manner, someone is ready to express themselves. They're ready to sort of put themselves out there, to take a teeny tiny little baby step and say, hey, was just thinking about you. You've been on my mind. Like, I don't think they're going to show up at your doorstep with like a diamond ring or, a car with a bow on it, whatever floats your boat. But, they're ready to at least take a little bit of a chance and, offer you the opportunity to entertain them is what I'm getting. For the challenge, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have the King of Chalices in reverse. We have the Star. We have the Three of Swords. And we have talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. So what we have as far as the obstacles when it comes to romance for my Capricorn collective is like, where is my offer? Where's my king with his cup that's full of goodness that he's like offering, he's putting it out there for me to accept? Like, there is no king, there is no cup, there is no offer. What the hell? And it's hard because it almost feels as though in your head you have all of these wishes, these beautiful dreams that you know can come to life, right, intuitively, but it's almost like your experiences are starting to sort of call that into question. Like you're wondering, can I actually get that? Is this truly meant for me? And it feels bad, right? With the 3 of Swords, it's heartbreaking. It's disappointing because you can't understand why this hasn't come in. Where is it? But what you don't see is that what's floating out there in your spiritual ether, if you will, that there's something coming in. And again, while it may not be grand, I think it'll be enough to sort of redeem your faith in what's possible. And it might just be enough to respark your optimism that things are going to turn around for you, that this wheel of fortune is not going to stay in reverse. And it's going to seem like a pretty good stroke of luck, like, wow, I didn't see that coming, but this is pretty awesome. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the stars in reverse, we have the 7 of Coins, and we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So with this, Spirit is saying, you know what? Do not give up on those dreams. Don't let those go, because the star in reverse coupled with the 7 of Coins, this is an exercise for you, Capricorn, in patience. It's saying that even if your dreams are not coming to fruition at the speed that you would like them to, it's okay. It's okay. Be patient. But in the meanwhile, experience all of the joy that life has to offer you. Recapture that spirit of playfulness, right? Isn't it a little bit interesting that we have playfulness that came up for the overall energy, and then we also have the paradise card that references playfulness in the advice. This is something that you need to really like dig in on. What about it? What about life makes you happy? Do more of it. While you're waiting for this person to come in, think all of those feelings, think all of those thoughts that you have about what it would be to be in a healthy, loving relationship, the relationship of your dreams. I'm like imagining that it makes you smile. It makes you feel safe and happy and comfortable and cozy, and understand that all of that can be yours. But stop stressing. Stop stressing so much. What we have for your potential outcome, we have the Sun in reverse, we have death, and we have clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. Capricorns, it's okay, this is not a microwave romance. It's not going to happen in a minute or less. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it will happen. With these cards, what I see for the outcome is that there's going to be a slight delay, right? It's going to take longer, I think, than you would have liked. But, we humans are, for the most part, we're pretty impatient, right? We want the things that we want when we want them, and usually when we want them is right now. And so this is going to take a little bit of time to transform with the Sun card in reverse and death. It's going to take a minute. And the clock card really tells us that, again, it's going to take time. But there is going to be progress. While you think that nothing is happening, with you experiencing this joy, with you recapturing this excitement for life and the potential relationship that's coming into you, you're planting those seeds, right? Your energy is vibing high, and you are planting those seeds in this fertile soil and just waiting for them to grow. Things don't sprout up overnight, so it's going to take a second, but give it some time. Keep doing you. Keep moving forward and enjoying your life and experiencing all the goodness that there is to it, and watch what happens. So I'm going to close this out by pulling one last oracle card for you. See if there are any final messages from Spirit. Okay. And we have a few that came out for you. So the first one that we have is focus on success. The second card that came out for you is strengthen your gifts. Oh. And the last card that came out for you is have faith. So these cards are pretty much telling me the same things that, the oracle cards for your overall energy and then the tarot cards came out. It's like, stay optimistic about your love life, right? Focus on that success. Focus on what that feels like to be in that type of wonderful, loving relationship. Strengthening your gifts. There are beautiful things about you, right? And there's a lot that you have to offer. So when this time comes, when this, the clock strikes midnight and the next iteration of your life begins, make sure that you're in a place where you're able to offer everything that you have to a person, but that you're also discerning enough to make sure that they're going to be offering you the exact same thing in return. If you give your all, then it's only reasonable that you get the other person's all too. And more than anything, have faith. Have faith that this is happening for you, right? Staying optimistic, having that positive thinking, knowing that luck is on your side, believing in that the ultimate answer for you is going to be yes, like an unequivocal, very excited yes for your love life. So Capricorn, I will leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and it resonated somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm sending you all huge hugs.